Mark, and this is Catfish and Crowd. This is my very first YouTube video for the new channel. Hopefully things go well. I was planning on doing a little ice fishing today, but things kind of fell through. So I was going through some tackle, putting stuff away. I'm like, hey, why not go through my winter haul? So I picked up a bunch of stuff over the winter, Black Friday sales, other sales. As far as the Catfish stuff, a lot of it came from Whisker Seekers. They have pretty solid stuff. I've been using it for a while. I like it a lot. So let's go through. Oh, also I got some stuff from Dale's Tackle. They provide pretty quick service. Prices are pretty good too. So let's see. We'll start with like the latest stuff. I actually picked these up just recently. They're for ice fishing. These are their ice rigs, the Catfish ice rigs. They have this one, which is the WSTTC. It's kind of got like a little barrel center section. I think it'll work good. I plan on changing the hooks out to J hooks, but if you take a look here, see if I can get a better shot of that. It's pretty simple stuff, nice quick clip at the end. They should work perfect. I plan on using them with jaw jackers. We don't have much ice left this year in Illinois, so hopefully I'll get a chance to use them. Here's the second one. I don't know if I'll take this out of the box. It's a little different. This is the WSTTCP. I've heard a lot of good things. Jonathan from Hook Catfish recommended these to me after I talked to him about it for a couple of seconds. So looking forward to giving these a shot. Those were the last purchases I had made from them. That was just recently, I think in the last 2 weeks or so, I just got them. The rest of this stuff from them, I did get on their Black Friday sale, which was a pretty good sale. These I got on the President's Day sale. You need to take advantage of it. Get on their text list, and they'll let you know when they're having their sales. The best part about their sales is free shipping. The free shipping helps a lot, especially when you're talking about rods, which I'll show you what I got later on in the video. Okay, let's see what else we got. I got these Whisker Seekers night sticks. I went through and I got a lot of Amazon, or a lot of like rod lights or rod tip lights, whatever they're called, through Amazon, and they're all usually pretty much junk. I wanted to try these because I do use their night floats, and the battery system they have on there is pretty cool. If you can see, it comes with a green and an orange lens. I don't know if you cap or lens, whatever, it changes the colors. We'll do the green, well, we'll do the orange one. It looks kind of cool. Basically, it comes with this little battery. This battery's, if you ask me, this is kind of the way to go. It comes with it inverted. When you get it, you turn it right side up. Basically, what happens is when you screw in the, oh, hold on a second. Oh, it's just a cap. Never mind. All right, you put the light in. Or the ball, you reverse the battery, so the little part's sticking up, and you screw the top on. Pretty simple. It lights up right away. And they're pretty bright, so they'll work well. And I'm guessing this orange cap goes on the top. I don't know, I'll have to see how that works, unless this slides off of there, off the light. Let me see here real quick. I don't want to break this, we'll look at it. But it comes with two different color lights. And then you see, here's the light. Basically, you turn it inside or over, back inside, and it doesn't light up. This way you're not, you know, burning up the batteries or whatever. They worked really well on the, like I said, the night floats that I use. So I wanted to try these. I don't do that much bank fishing anymore, but I still do some pre-spawn flathead fishing for the bank. I do pretty good at some spots, but we'll see how much we get into this year. I'll take you guys with me for that. And on to the floats. Yeah, I do use these. These are 3-ounce floats. They have the same light. They come with a bobber stop, and they come with that lens cover or whatever to change the light color. I just usually use the green, so which is probably why. And it's the same deal with them. You just take the cap off and reverse it. These are pretty good. Well, actually, these are really good. I like using floats when I'm fishing, you know, pretty decent sized live baits. Not just at night, but during the day for flatheads. I'm able to like float these down river right into log jams and stuff. I lose a lot of tackle. I'll go over my setup in a different video, but I do lose a lot of tackle. I do go into log jams chasing my stuff. I actually have a tool in my boat I use to get the hooks out from inside the boat. That works pretty well, but I've been really successful, actually surprising to myself, successful catching flatheads during the day. We're going to take you on some of those trips this summer as soon as the weather changes. Oh, I guess I should have said it is February 29th, leap year. Weather's pretty nice outside, and I think it's going to change now. Starting this week, the weather man or the weather app, whatever you want to say, is saying that it's going to be in the mid 40s, and maybe I think there's even one day it's going to be in the 50s. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what else we got here. Another things I like. I got the Whisker Seekers Big Bertha. The Big Bertha. That's probably backwards, but the Big Bertha. Oh, look at that. That's right side. Oh, cool. Oh, maybe no. Okay, Big Bertha. I got the Black Mamba, and I got the XL Rattlers. Basically, we'll start with the XL Rattlers. This is a 2-pack. These are usually what I use. Again, they do come with Whisker Seekers. I don't know if this is a triple thread or whatever circle hook, but they got pretty nice wide gaps. I do use it, depending on what rig I'm using or on where I'm fishing, depends on whether or not I use a circle hook or a J hook. If I'm anchor fishing, I use circle hooks. If I'm fishing log jams and stuff, I use J hooks. At least lately I've started to, especially with the floats. Circle hooks are hard to set, at least where I fish. Water in the river I fish isn't real deep. It's a pretty shallow river. I think that in the section I fished, the deepest part that I found so far was like right at about 10 feet. 10 feet at the bottom of my transducer, so maybe 11 at the most. So it's kind of hard to fish the bottom in a float that's streamlined, like one of these. Has a tendency to go down before a circle hook would set, so I use J hooks for those. You know, fortunately I have a lot of hooks in the garage or in my tackle box, so I was kind of set I didn't have to purchase them this year. So that's a 2-pack for the XL Rattlers. Those are pretty good. This is the Black Mama. This is the first time I ordered this one. This one actually has a pair of circle hooks. I wanted something for when I fished some really big baits. Looks like it's, you know, double hook rig. If you're using anything over 8 inches here in Illinois, I don't know if that's river specific to the Fox where I fish. You need a quick set rig. I'm pretty sure this will cover that, but if I'm fishing like big 1-pound bullheads or something, I was hoping to try this and see if it comes off. But that's going to take some dedication to fish a bait that big. I mean, you can catch fish out here on baits that big, but it just takes a while, which is fine. I've caught in big flatheads, 30, 35 pounds and such, on small little 3-4 inch shad, so it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. And this is the Big Bertha. I think this is just a single hook with a different color. Yeah, same thing. It's got what looks like maybe an 8-aught hook on there as well. Same thing, kind of cool design. Do they rattle? Yeah, the rattlers seem to rattle. I'd have to open them up again. I think they're good though. So yeah, I've used these in the past. I use the other company's floats. I forget the name of the company, but I use those quite a bit too. I haven't used peg floats, so these are just something that I was going to try. You know, they look good. Because I also bought, all right, we'll go. I also bought from them, I bought a 9.5 foot heavy full metal jacket rod. I like the rods. I've been using them for a while. The company that I have my other rods went out of business, so we're not even going to mention them. Maybe we'll go over it in another video, but I was really sad to see them go. They were kind of an overpriced rod, but they work great. These seem to be working really well. I got about maybe 5 of these now. This is like my 5th one. Not because I broke them or anything, just because I like them that much and I use them. So that's a testament pretty much, well, a testament to how I like them. And I've been topping off my rods, at least my Catfish rods, with Pro Rockets, Abu Garcia Pro Rockets. They're a little more money. This one I got for a gift, so it's brand new, but I do try to buy them used if I can find them. The Pro Rockets are hard to find. I'm able to find the 6500 C3s. I could find them pretty good if I keep an eye out. Like this, I think this one I got for sale at Bottom Dwellers. Was it Bottom Dwellers? My wife got it for me for Christmas. I think it was 131 bucks right at Christmas time. It was on back order, but I did end up getting it in like 3 weeks, so I was really happy to get these. I think this is my 4th Pro Rocket. And if I'm going to buy a new reel, I'll spend a little extra money if I find them on sale and get these. They're just smoother. They hold up better. I like them because they're solid. I mean, this is all aluminum. I don't know if it's all the way through. I haven't rebuilt one of these yet. I haven't had to. Where my C3s, I'm in and out of them, and I'll explain that to you too. But I'm going to use this 9.5 footer when I'm really hitting log jams pretty hard, because I have a small boat. I'm able to get up right next to them. I want to be able to reach down into them and pro around and see what's there and stay on the move. So my buddy over at River Certified, Spencer, he said that this was the way to go. So we'll see. I'm liking medium heavies a lot more, but I think this is the way I need to go for getting in and out of the log jams. Now, I also got, this is actually like my 4th ice rod, the Whisker Seeker ice rods. They're pretty nice. I'm hoping to get a monster on them. I got this rod, this C3 used. I actually pulled it apart, rebuilt it. It's pretty easy to do. There's videos all over YouTube. If I get around to it, I'll make one. I pretty much service them. If there's a part, like the anti-reverse, if it's bad or something, I'll order a new lug. Pretty simple to do. I do have a power handle on order for this, but I want to try it without one. This will be the first one I have without a power handle. Not only do I use these on the ice, I like to keep 2 of these in my boat at all times when I'm crappie fishing. Reason being is if I'm marking fish, and if I'm marking catfish and I'm not catching crappie, I can always find bluegill for bait. I'll go get some bluegill and I'll use those. I'll drift with those in the boat and turn my day around. So it's kind of like adapting. Yeah, I picked up this one for 50 bucks off of Facebook Marketplace. $50. It looks like it's only been used twice. When I say I pulled it apart and serviced it, all I did was kind of clean the old lube off or the old grease off and re-oiled it. There was nothing that needed fixing. Some of my other ones that I bought, I did need to do some repairs. It's not so bad. Pretty, like I said, simple to do. All right, I got an order from Dale's Tackle. I got some of their, what are these, 3-aught barrel swivels. These things are solid, and their price is pretty legit. If I remember, I don't remember the price offhand, but I remember it's a lot cheaper. These things usually run other places for like $1 a piece, and this is like a pack of 20. This literally, this 40 of these will last me a long time. I know guys change them out, and I know there's a lot of guys out there that run lighter mainline than they do their leaders. I can understand both ways, but I don't. Like I said, I fish a ton of snags. If I was to lose all that lead at the bottom of the water and all that rig, not only would it cost a lot, I just feel it's not great for the environment. You know, I'm not diehard environmentalist. I try to be as good as possible, but if it's between dumping lead in the bottom of the river and not, I'm going to do the other way. I run a 50-pound leader, and it's a pretty heavy leader. And I got 3-way swivels for when I'm dragging. I'll drag. Our river's shallow, and I'll still drag while I'm fishing logs. I always have 2 lines in the water, usually up my odds a little bit. Like I said, the river's pretty shallow here, and there is a 2-rod limit here in Illinois, so I need to keep that. Actually, if I'm trolling, I can have up to 3, but hide nor hair. I also got some cat draggers. They had these. They looked kind of cool. They're hard. I have a set of, well, they're not really that hard. I'm hoping they float. I haven't taken them out of the package. These are Partners in Slime Cat Draggers. I got these from Dale's too. These are 5 ounces. I usually use 5-ounce weights when I'm anchored up. I don't know why I ordered these, but we'll see how they work. We'll see if I can drag them across some of the shallows using a float. I know it sounds weird, but it works for me. I'm able to get fish that way. Now with the order from Whisker Seekers for that Black Friday sale, a ton of freebies. First off, I got a $25 coupon or gift certificate from them if I use it before the end of like this month or the middle of the month. I think that's over, which is what I used for these ice rigs. I bought these and I used it also for, it was the President's Day sale actually, and I used it towards this ice rod because like I was saying, their sales usually have free shipping, which means a lot. I try to take advantage of them. But during the Black Friday sale, they had I also got these scissors from them. These things are sharp as heck. My buddy Beto told me how sharp these were. I heard a couple of other guys talking about how sharp they were, and I like sharp things. I'll try and do some knife reviews and other things. So I picked them up. I'm not sorry I did. They come with a nice case and a lanyard, and on the back of the case is a little sharpening stone. I mean, if worse comes to worse, you could use that in a pinch to sharpen a hook. Sharpen these scissors. Just remember when you're sharpening scissors, you sharpen them on the flat. But I can show that to you guys in another video. I've got all sorts of ideas coming up right there in this. So these I bought too. Now onto the freebies. They included some free Versarattles. I use the heck out of these. They work pretty well. A lot of companies have them out there. I've always used these just because I'm throwing them in my cart when I'm ordering them. So they work well. I think they help. I got some free beads. You can always use some good beads. And I do like this color. This color is kind of an iridescent color. In the sun, they look pretty cool. I do stack them with some glow-in-the-dark beads as well. Kind of mix it up. If I'm fishing a rattle, I like to keep the rattle off the hook. So that's kind of like a spacer, so I'll put them on my leaders as well. I hope that makes sense. They threw in a can koozie. You can always use can koozies. Of course, you know, the sticker. Everybody's sending you their stickers. This is actually a really cool sticker. I got me one of these buffs, which is cool. I promised the wife I'd keep out of the sun, so I might actually use this. And they did send me a free towel. Now, this is pretty nice. This is made out of like the same material that, you know, my wife, who likes high-end kitchen stuff, would use to do her, you know, china, dry her china with, except it's got a Whisker Seekers logo and the thing. I like this so much. They're not cheap if you're gonna buy them, but this one was free. I like this so much, I figured I'd get a second one. So I ended up buying this when I made my second order through them. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, comment below. Be happy to answer them. Like I said, this is my first video. Hopefully I didn't do terrible at it. Hope you guys come back and see me. Maybe even subscribe, hit a like. I'd be very grateful for it. All I have left to say is I love fishing, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.